congratulations being here at DragCon. I mean, how does
you.
it feel for being here this weekend?
It feels amazing for me. This is my first DragCon, but I always watch it, and the amazing outfits and energy just to see it in person is like, wow, literally. No presents plus. Okay, literally.
Yeah, it's great. I'm really excited because I've watched a lot of Drag Race. I definitely am like friends with a lot of drag queens. I have a lot of drag sisters and whatnot. So this is exciting, and for it to be my first time in it, to be because the show is already airing, it's really like special.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was going to say, you know, I binged it. All the episodes are already out there. So hey,
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
so. I mean,
you like it?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I learned a lot. There was like a lot of things that I have never, I have never heard of ballroom before.
Really?
And your guys' interaction and drama. I mean, it was like so captivating.
Oh my God, I'm happy you liked it. Oh
That's
my God, that's amazing.
So wonderful.
It warms my heart. So wonderful.
So I have to ask: now the first season is out there and people get to have a chance to watch it? How was your overall experience being on this show?
Overall experience is what aspect? Like post filming or
Everything.
everything?
All of it
Okay.
bundled together.
Honestly, it's interesting for people to notice me now. Like when I'm just at the grocery store and just chilling or at the gym, and people like, "Hey, I see you on House on Fire." I think that's interesting. Filming was interesting too because I have never done reality television, and the whole process was just. It was a little nerve-wracking, but I'm happy I did it. You know, I learned a lot, and yeah, I mean, it was overall, it was bomb.
Yeah.
What about for you?
It was wonderful. It truly was, though. Like, really. Because me too. It's my first time doing it. Anything in entertainment, really. My little sister, actually, shout outs to her. She's on FBI, on CBS, but I don't do anything like that at all, other than my performance art in ballroom.
Mood.
Like, that's the only
Your
stage
performance
that
art? Oh, John, what?
You seen the bar.
Okay. Yo, you're a kid.
So, all of that was like really special. It was nerve-wracking. It definitely was crazy. There were definitely some low moments because it's just like unfamiliar, but there were so many highs, and like it's still going on now, so it's hard to like process it all, But yeah, it's been a great time, and I'm anxious for season 2.
Oh wow! I was going to say, was there any point like it was uncomfortable because there was so much drama in this season, and the cameras are following you. Yeah. Like, do you ever like had second thoughts, like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have said that, or any regrets, or anything like that?
Day one, because I actually was not even going to wear my wig, like to enter anything like that, but.
You happy you did?
Production as it is, on TV, which I didn't know, freaked me out. And so one of the producers was really special to my heart. He came, comforted me and whatnot. And, to help comfort me, I put on my wig, got into performance mode, and I said, all right, let's do it.
It was like a big hug.
It was.
Okay, I feel it. Okay, it is.
Don't you feel it?
Okay, I feel it, honey. It's coming over me.
So, yeah, it's been great. Like.
No, I think I was pretty neutral. I really didn't say anything or do anything. I kind of was aware of, everything before I did anything. So, no, not for me.
She's hip.
Yeah.
She is. And like I said before, I learned a lot about ballroom because I never heard of it before, and I've watched a lot of television. In your words, how do you describe ballroom for those people who don't know what it is?
Ballroom, for me, for sure, is a performance art-based social competitive scene. So there is a competitive aspect. We do compete. Oh, you heard the lingo. So you do compete in categories that are similar to like runway categories or being like at a pageant. But as well, there is a social aspect, which you get to see. That's where the drama and whatnot comes in off of the runway because you're really dealing with your family, really dealing with your friends and whatnot, and those bonds and connections.
Yeah, I agree.
What you think?
For me, I feel like ballroom is a melting pot because ballroom to me is like one of the only places where people who are at the top of their career, influencers and everything, meet people who or at the low, you know, they not doing nothing at all. But on the floor, everybody is equal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it is definitely competitive. You can definitely meet great and wonderful people. You can meet catty people, you know, and it's very creative. I feel like if you want to be inspired, come to a ball for sure. Absolutely,
Sure.
it's a very, very inspiring. All the creativity is just like nothing like it.
There's nothing like it anywhere in the world.
Yeah,
I was going to say there is so complex and so many different competitions, and and both of you are so good at it. What's your specialties now?
Well, mine is perfect tense. That's my specialty.
I'm like in between. I'm trying to figure it out now. You know, I don't really know what I want to give now. So
Yeah, she's actually like on a
Discovery journey.
working on her second album.
yeah, like
Her first one went a little platinum.
Yeah, it was cute, but I'm working on the follow up. You know, yo, you look
That's
cute.
what's really important too in ballroom is that not just with the relationships that you're building, but as far as your ballroom career, like on the runway, it has phases and it has levels. And so sometimes after you hit a certain like peak, you might plateau for a moment in order to plan out your next transition.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
And you know, you specialize in transition.
I do. I'm very special in transition.
Most excellent, and you congratulations on your engineering, and I've been knowing that you're turning that into something.
Yeah. I actually have developed it's really a web app. It's not a website, it's not a mobile app, but it's a web app. It can work on your phones and on computers, but it's basically the Eventbrite for ballroom. And so it allows everyone outside of ballroom to be able to find the balls anywhere in the world. In the U.S. or in any countries outside of the U.S. It's currently live. It's called anybodywalking.com. That's anybodywalking.com.
Anybodywalking.com.
So that's something I've been really excited about presenting to the world. It's my gift to ballroom.
Most excellent. And is your stand-up career over?
No, it's not necessarily over, but I'm just taking another route. So I'm working on a podcast, like I said. So instead of me doing that, I wanted to focus more to show my comedy and personality via podcast. I can do it more consistently, you know, so.
That makes sense. Good business decision.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, podcast is hot right now. We haven't even reached the peak.
You about your business, honey.
Yes, baby. Okay. All about my business.
Well, you both are great. Hey, so
Thank you.
thank you for carrying the conversation. And
Yes.
don't ever lose that bob, right?
Okay, shake it for us. Shake that vibe, baby.
I can't take it.
Okay, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.